Okay. Uh, I just got back from an interview. I'm working at Specs now, apparently. I start next Wednesday, and I feel as though there's so much to unpack. Like, as happy as I want to be, I'm already seeing red flags. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I think. Well, let me walk y'all through everything, right? So, saw the position on Indeed. Let me read y'all what the position was that I applied for. Bro, destroy this budget. Retail, produce, produce stalker slash attendant. That's what it is, right? I pull up, the niggas are like, it was two managers. Four, no, this literally was a setup now that I'm thinking about it. There were two managers. There was a manager for baskets, and there was a manager for whatever the other shit was that they were asking me that I wanted to do. So they call my name, right? I think there was like one other dude or a dude and a girl getting interviewed, right? They call my name. I go sit at the table where they're at. The niggas are like, so we saw that you applied for produce stalker, but we think you'd be a better fit over here. Whole time I'm like, how do you niggas just decide that you're gonna put me in another position first and then ask me what pay I'm okay with? You already didn't list the starting pay for retail produce stalker, right? Then you try to flip me to some other shit. So I'm like, boom. I'm nervous as hell, so I'm peeping everything, but I'm not making a deal out of none of it, right? They also told me that the position is seasonal. It goes all the way through January, not January 1st, as bruh like emphasized, but it ends sometime in January. Everybody being hired is seasonal. Also not in the listing. On the listing, it literally says under job type, full time. That is all it says. If this was a seasonal position, any other job would have put that shit somewhere in the description or in the title for you to be able to see it. So it just feels super disingenuous, dude, and inconsiderate. And this is already after I'm peeping hella other shit, right? So they call me to set up the interview and tell me that the shit is at 3. Hold up, this might be them calling. Hello? Hello? Bro, I'm getting so many calls in the span of a day. I hate it. Uh, um, They called me to set up the interview. Ask me about my availability at 3 p.m. Thursday. I'm like, damn, do y'all have anything else? Bro, takes a minute. Like, it seemed like he was genuinely going through the motions of trying to set up some other shit. Comes back with no. So I'm like, okay, I'll still make it work. I mean, it's an opportunity for a different job. So let's see about it, right? Um, I call off from work to go to this interview at 3 p.m. because it's the only day slash time that the shit is available. Then, uh, it was just really bad communication, just all the way around. Now that I think about it, because they asked me my availability and I told them that it was open. And then I also threw in the fact that I have another job other than the one that I called off from that has a flexible schedule because they know that I'm leaving my former employer. So it was a clusterfuck, bro. Basically what ended up happening is okay, even if they thought even running with the open availability, right? They said that they'll put me on the schedule starting Wednesday next week. What about my other job? I guess they're assuming if second employer knows that you're on the way out, then you've already put your 2 weeks in. But they didn't ask me any of that shit. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt as I'm playing this shit back in real time. But dude, they didn't ask me anything. They told me that they were scheduling me next week. Now I'm like, fuck, I can't even put my 2 weeks in, bro. And the thing is, like, all these red flags I'm seeing, I really don't even know if I want to take this shit. Um, they didn't really talk about pay. I mean, I know how much I'm getting paid. I don't know how often I'm getting paid though. Um, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I want it to be a good opportunity, but I'm already like, y'all are pushing it, and I know what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first job that I've ever had an interview like this at. Even Alto had a better interview structure. Like, they didn't ask me if I had any questions. They didn't even explain the breakdown of the pay. Uh, this nigga was like, I really need a male in baskets because basically I'm gonna get paid to make baskets. Essentially, what this position and that they're trying to funnel everybody into is this store in particular is in charge of distributing wine baskets to several different regions. So they need extra people to ensure that they can make all this shit. And then from there, you can branch out. Like if they fuck with you and they offer you a position of employment, they'll either keep you in baskets if they think you're that raw, or you have the chance to get out and do some other shit. My thinking is grind the shit out so that I can negotiate. I want to be a stalker and I want to just work straight night shifts. Um, Matter of fact, I'll put that in my list of questions. Yeah, also the fact that they changed up the entire schedule cuz I applied for a night stalker position and They're talking about I would be working 9 to 5 too. I'm like, bro, that's crazy because that's literally not like that's not what you said, bro. You know what I mean? I applied for something totally different than what you're talking about. So it's like I don't know if this is congratulations. It doesn't feel like it. I honestly, in all honesty, I don't think I should take this shit. I think if I'm already seeing shit from the start, bro, I don't necessarily see it getting better from there. I'm gonna be real. Um the thing is the people in there look chill though. Like nobody was giving me fuck this job. But what do I know? You know? Um bro, now that I got my hair looking decent, I'm just like, what's up? Options are open now. I can go look like a human in IRL interviews. Uh but yeah, I'm like I don't like the dishonesty and the lack of information. And like I said, the lack of consideration for like other people and their job. Granted, they did ask me like, it's the middle of the week, you have work, right? And I did say yeah, and I'd figure it out, but I was trying to show dedication, you know. I didn't think all this other shit would come up. So, low key, low key, low key, low key, low key, low key, low key. After hearing my dog talk about going to school so he could get a degree, so he could get a better paying job, so that it's like money that is positively impacting his life, like right now while he builds up shit. And I'm like, bro, low key, move back in, get in some classes, get a degree in some shit. One of two things: go to school, get a degree in something so I can get something that I understand and can do like for right now. Or just build a solidified screen printing portfolio. Like hold down whatever job I have until I can invest in supplies and just like go ham, you know? Um cuz I don't think I would have a problem working in a screen printing environment. The issue is that I have I don't have a portfolio. There's shit that I could send, but you know, I don't have that put together. Um But yeah, I was low key coming to celebrate the new job, but now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, shit, bro. Um, bro, I'm already pretty high. I came on here to celebrate, but now I'm like, shit, bro. I don't even know. I don't feel good about it. I had a bad feeling about this shit the minute I got up. If I'm being honest, I was just like, something about this, bro. Something about it. Um, there's a lot to consider. That job is way bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be like fucking bodega size, and I'm literally pulling up easy enough job to have headphones in ear if I really wanted to risk it for the biscuit type shit, and just put shit on shelves If you need me to direct you somewhere, I show you where item is at. This shit that they're talking about is like totally. Here's the thing. If I go with this play too, I'm burning two bridges at the same time. Because if I take this job, there's no way I can work at Alto at the same time. Especially if I'm trying to prioritize this job over Alto and they're putting me on the schedule for Wednesday. I don't think um I don't think that's gonna work. And I could make the haunts work, but something just tells me like I could make that work though, low key. If I just tell them, yo, I just got a new job. Uh I just got a new job. This schedule is going to fluctuate, but I can let you know what it is. Like at X day. If I can try to get them to send me the schedule by a certain time, then I can fill you in and then we can just build the schedule from there. Um Now this. Also, here's the thing. They asked me what pay. Well, it was really one dude talking the whole time, if I'm being honest. There was one dude talking for majority of it, and he said, what pay are you looking for? Um or what am I talking about, bro? I'm so high. I'm forgetting, like I'm just talking. I'm not even making a point. Uh I believe when he asked me what pay I was aiming for, he said that the stalker made 13 something. If I'm getting 50 cents less to do a job that I actually like with hours I can agree with, then cool. I'm making that decision consciously to make 50 cents less. But at least I know what I'm signing up for. You know what I mean? The pay is the pay. Um if we could agree on like a 50 cent or a dollar raise at any point, that would be cool, you know? Uh but yeah, I hope I get to talk to them again about all of this, cuz it's like I want this to be cool, but all of this misinformation, but it's also like, bro, they're showing me who they are. I should believe it. Oh, hell no. Oh, but I was gonna say, bro said he needed the dude that assigned me to the basket shit. Uh, he said he needs a male in baskets because it's predominantly female, and he needs to break up the cattiness. And I'm like, so many red flags going on. First of all, like the fact that you felt comfortable saying that, and this is our first time meeting for an interview. I'm like, bro, what are you on? Like, he just kept, it just seemed like he kept trying to emphasize the fact that he's mindful that women can do things too. Because that wasn't the only comment he made trying to ensure that he included women. Like the shit he was saying wasn't misogynistic or whatever. And I'm not saying it was, but it's just like it felt more like he was projecting what energy he didn't want to give off versus just being authentic and like, you know, maybe it was just the way he spoke. I could be tripping, but I don't know, bro. Just like, so you're the manager and you're saying that, and I think that's pretty wild, but also you're telling me that there's work drama that you would like me to get in the middle of as a seasonal employee. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. The more I unpack this shit, I'm like, I don't think I'm taking it. I'm not that desperate. You know what I mean? And the fact that they're showing me all this shit first makes me feel like this is just what it is, bro. You feel me? Um uh but I'm like, what am I returning to? Because and it's not like they know I called out to go to an interview, but like I just told y'all at the crack of dawn that I wasn't coming in with no explanation. So if I'm pulling back up and have nothing to show for not being there for the sake of myself, then I feel like I'm kind of putting a target on my back. Granted, I could hit him with the I had some personal shit come up that I didn't feel like talking about. Um, Still don't feel like talking about it. If I gotta eat points or a write up, then let's do that. You know. Uh, um, I'm already saying I don't fuck with it, and I don't want to put myself in a bad situation. But even that environment was just like culture shock for real because I'm so used to just being in a small environment and not seeing many people. When I saw how big the fucking parking lot was in the front of the store, I was like, dude, this is crazy. Like this is actually wild. Um I don't know what to do. Like I do know what to do, but I'm just saying like DNA drug test. I shouldn't take it, but I want to. I should not take it, but I want to. Like, even just explaining this shit to my mom and me not being able to answer basic questions is like, well, I mean, I was able to answer basic questions, but she said, "Do you get paid every week or every 2 weeks?" Like, I should be able to answer that. There should have been a point in the interview where uh I had the floor to clear up simple questions, you know? Bro, people are watching my Spooktober videos. That's so crazy. I had 13 views originally. That shit is at 22 now. It's so dope. Um, yeah, I'm unpacking this shit with my mom, and I'm like, and she said, go with your instincts always. If you're noticing something, is for a reason. Fuck. And I did see 666 too. So it's like, bro, if from the start I already knew and then I left feeling even more certain, I don't think I should take that shit. I almost replied real, but I know she's not like, she's gonna be like, what do you mean? Um, yeah, dude, so it puts me back in at square one, so it's so funny too, because I was like, fuck it, free day off, knowing damn well ain't shit free. Because now I'm overthinking everything. Like, I want a new job ASAP. But I don't think this is the way to go. Honestly, I'd much rather take my chances with the screen printing job. Um, dude, I don't think this job is worth fucking up everything. Like, I'm gonna have to sacrifice the way I want to do everything in order to make this shit work. And I'm already making the same pay and I'm about to start making a little bit more. Like, why would I fuck up that bag for this? Or just complicate it more. You know what I mean? It's not even necessarily fucking it up. Because, like I said, I could still keep secondary job on lock. I would just have to change the approach. But I work tomorrow. I go to the haunt tomorrow. Yeah. I work Friday and Saturday. I'm not really tripping off of that, honestly. I think the haunt will be fine. Especially if I'm working with other people that can guide me and like tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm not really tripping off of that shit. And it seems pretty straightforward. I just go to the haunt immediately after work, no matter what. So I don't really mind that. Even with the haunt though, like we didn't talk about pay and shit. Like I don't know how much I'm making at my position, but at this point I'm like, dude, fuck, I don't even fucking care. Because regardless, I'm making more money than I would with one job, so why not? You know what I mean? It's so crazy to have nothing on my head. This feels great. Hopefully, I feel comfortable going to work like this tomorrow. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than what I had going on. At least my hair is laying down. Like it's presentable. It looks like I actually have something under my do rag, you know? That was a risk I was willing to take, though. But it's like, dude, regardless, you know what I could have done? I could have told them I had to leave and that I would be back, and I still could have put in some pain. But even then, it's like, why waste the gas? Um, yeah, like I would have either only worked until 11, 12, 1, 2. I would have worked 3 hours on the front end or two and a half on the back end. It's like why would I pull up for 2 or 3 hours of work and then still have to use more? Yeah, like it would have just been a waste of gas, dude. Um now that I'm talking myself through it, I feel like I made the most realistic call given the circumstances. Um there was no other opportunity to see about this shit. Like actually. Um and I'm trying to get employment as soon as possible. And this is the first job I felt like it was worth setting up an interview for. So it didn't go the way I wanted it to, but at least I found out. I just saw a work from home, but it says fucking experienced collector. Pain life. So yeah, I guess I feel better about it. I just hate that I missed out on work for this shit. And it ended up not being worth it. But there's no need to like beat myself down, you know. Uh I thought about being a server too. Seeing how much money Jalen makes. Just like, dude, do I really want those problems? Not really. Not really. That is like that's straight chaos, bro. Um Studio movie grill server. That hits different. That hits totally different. Does it really though? Cuz I'm still serving. I feel like if anything that might make it harder for real. Like in a movie theater environment, I've seen how they get down. That job is so cool though. Or that environment is so cool. Shit. Let me just fuck around and see, bro. in the dark, in and out. Like, how bad could this be? Also, bro, even with, even if they were being sincere in allowing people the option to be stalkers, the stalking position isn't even really what it is, what you think it is. Like, when I saw stalker, I'm thinking Whole Foods, like you're in produce, you run that shit. Not like, basically, it is, they created a position that is part of what we used to do as, what am I trying to say? Cashiers at Whole Foods. Like, if we weren't on the register, we would stand in front of the register and we would make sure, like, we would occupy the lane that was parallel to that ran parallel to uh our register. So that is essentially what the stalker is. You aren't in the back of the store putting shit up. You're working the front end. And whenever there's not shit to stock, you're assisting the cashiers with carryouts and all types of shit. So I'm like, dude, that's crazy because that's not what I want to do at all. I wouldn't mind doing it, but doing that for less money than just making a basket, it's like, dude, this shit, they have the same system as games that aren't player friendly. Like, they're on that Ubisoft shit, bro. Like, you can buy a game outright at $80, or you can get the Ubisoft monthly subscription and get it on sale for fucking $5 and a $10 membership fee. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're funneling you towards the direction that they want you to go in. So basically, nobody really gets paid in that bitch for real. And there's an incentive for the basket makers to be a part of the shit because they need so many fucking baskets to go out by January. That makes sense. But like, literally none of what they're talking about is shit I want to do. That's not what I applied for. Do I have a problem doing that shit in theory? No, but that's not what I was looking for when I said I needed a change of environment. I want something quiet and low key, and like, I'm not really having to fuck with too many people. That is literally what I want. I'm actively looking for jobs as we speak. Um, I don't even know if I'm a stream today, if I'm being real. Because one, I need assets, and two, I'm just like, this might be another mental health gaming with the homies type day. You know? This is the shit that really makes me think, like, bro, just go back home. It would be so much easier to get back on my feet and not have shit like this happening. Like, I know wherever I end up, it's gonna be worth the wait. But holy shit, dude, like, my situation isn't the worst. It's progressively getting better, but I would just love to be in a position where I'm not having to look for a job. What a bummer. What a fucking bummer. And this happens after the. Bro, I was running water in my shower to get the wrinkles out of a shirt I was going to wear. Didn't even end up wearing that shirt, by the way. And left my water on for hours. I opened the bathroom door. All four of the walls were sweating, I swear to God. Or not. Nah, like not even just all four walls. The entire room was sweating. The ceiling paint was dripping because it had been sweating for so long. The bathroom floor was entirely fucking wet. Uh, the door was soaked. The ceiling outside of the bathroom was soaked. I had to wipe down the floor and the ceiling with my bath towel. So my utility bill is gonna be high as fuck. And my check is gonna be short. But even in saying that, I'm just looking for shit to complain about. Like, I'm not really tripping off of any of that shit, bro, honestly. There's literally no need to. I can't worry about what didn't happen. I have to worry about what I'm trying to get going. You feel me? So it's like it is what it is. I'm gonna do something. Um bro, like you need experience for all of this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 to 4. I feel like I could go for this though. But I don't know. Holy shit. I kind of want to go for it, bro. It's not far either. If it's 5 minutes away, this is an office environment as fuck, but I can still see about it. Oh god, I'm just looking around like, where the fuck am I landing, bro? Let me see if there's something I can't play on my own. Honestly, for the fuck of it, not even for the fuck of it, just like, I really want to start playing Alan Wake 2. I really do. Fuck. Oh shit. Honestly, I might play Dead or Alive for real. Just for the just for the vibes, bro. Just to sit here and play something and talk into the void. It's crazy how my Wi-Fi is working and it's doing worse than me being off of Wi-Fi. I don't want to oversell myself. I'll do two. It's better than one and it's not five, like I just fucking put.